Coming up today on Studio 13 Live. A car detail shop in Gig Harbor offers much more than just a clean ride. Why people still stop by even if they don't need their car serviced.
And comedian Jess Everett, winner of The Comedy Voice, joins us on set to chat about his show this weekend at the Tacoma Comedy Club. Jess Everett and Friends.
Plus, the Hotel Sorrento is showing us how to make a Stella Spritz cocktail.
Then Rapport is giving us a look at their new brunch menu and dishing up some kale and kabocha gnocchi. Studio 13 Live starts right now.
I wanna see you smile, take you another mile. Don't gotta wait, don't gotta wait, don't gotta wait today.
Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for being here with us today. It is Thursday and we are going to make it a great day. I'm Mireya Garcia.
And I'm Carly Henderson. And today is also National Get Over It Day. So if there's something negative you're holding on to, it's the perfect day to move on from it.
Get over it.
Just get over it. Easier said than done,
That is
let
true.
me tell you.
I say hold it and release it.
Hold it. And
Very new
sometimes
age.
You have to really dig into the reasons behind
Yes.
you're holding on to things. So do some work, let it go. Feel a little bit lighter today.
That's right.
All right, let's talk about one of our faves, Taylor Swift. She is going to be receiving the Innovator Award at the 2023 iHeartRadio Music Awards. In a statement, iHeart says Swift is an advocate for women's rights and the LGBTQ+ community, using her music to inspire young people. If you want to watch her get the award, the show is on March 27th, right here on Fox. Well deserved.
Yeah, that's amazing. It's good to be recognized for the hard work that you do. Even as an artist, you know, we love the artistry, but you know, there comes a lot of power when you have that level of fame and that level of talent. So it's nice to see someone using that for good.
Absolutely. And I feel like we really got to witness Taylor kind of developing that voice too. If you watch the Miss Americana documentary, you know, a lot of people on her team opposed
Yes.
her speaking out about political issues and different causes that she thought were really important. And so I really liked that she pushed through on that. She's innovated so much. She's registered so many people to vote. She's gotten musicians paid more using different streaming services. And of course, she's creatively innovating all the time. So well deserved.
Absolutely.
Good job, Tay-Tay.
I think it's a really interesting point, too, when we talk about people in the entertainment industry that start and become famous when they are particularly young, because I think a lot of us don't recognize how much control other adults in their lives have over them.
Yeah.
I mean, we certainly saw that with Britney Spears, and that had a more negative sort of result.
Yeah.
But it's nice to see people who can grow out of that and break free.
Yeah.
All right, this next story is a wild one. Hugh Jackman is taking on being Wolverine again. Remember how he said he wasn't going to do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, right is more like it. Okay, so he is going to be a character Wolverine in Deadpool 3 alongside the great Ryan Reynolds, and he's actually eating 8,000 calories a day to bulk up for those muscles. You know, he doesn't naturally look like that. And that includes a lot of fish, apparently. So black bass, Patagonia salmon, 2 chicken burgers, and 2 grass-fed sirloins a day. Of course, that daily calorie intake is paired with a rigorous fitness plan as well. And he said that he does not use steroids to achieve that superhero physique. And, you know, he does look great, but we are really getting an inside scoop at the amount of work it takes. My goodness.
Oh my goodness. And having a personal chef prepare all that for you and having it portioned off and labeled. I mean, we would all be in the best shapes of our lives if we had the chance for that. Also, him clarifying that he does not use steroids makes me wonder, is it just the norm for these male superhero or action stars to do that, to get into that shape? Because he had to kind of make that clear that he wasn't doing that. But also they said that he was adjusting his fitness routine to burn off the excess calories, eating 8,000 calories a day. That means he has to burn 6,000 calories a day just to be at a normal level. That is a lot of working out and a lot of eating. I do not think I would want to eat food anymore.
It doesn't sound fun. It does not sound fun. And you got to literally cram chicken between sets when you're working out. It's so intense. And I think it really showcases that, one, there are calories in, calories out, right? Like whether you're trying to gain weight, lose weight, but the quality of the food does matter to a certain degree, especially when you are of a certain age at that point. It is more difficult to put on muscle. So you really got to cram that protein in there, whether you like it or not. You know, and Hugh Jackman is certainly doing that. We will see what that transformation looks like in the end.
Yes, we will. Not like it's chocolate and pastries.
No, that would be okay.
That would be a whole other story over here. The newest Scream movie hits theaters tomorrow, and it is estimated to make between $35 and $40 million at the box office this weekend. If that happens, it would be the best opening weekend in franchise history. The film takes place in New York, and it features the 4 young survivors from the last Scream movie. Also returning is Hayden Panettiere, who starred in the 4th installment of the only original cast member in the new film is Courtney Cox, who returns as Gail Weathers.
Now, you and I are not big fans of the horror industry.
No, we're not.
But a lot of people love
Yeah.
it, you know? So I think the movie is going to do well, and there's a couple of throwbacks in there.
Fantastic cast in there. My problem with it is I don't mind watching it. Watching it is fun and it's funny, but it's those days, weeks, months afterward when I hear a little sound in my house, and then it freaks me out. But like watching it, it's enjoyable and it's funny, but I just it's hard to let go.
It's too much.
Yeah, it's too much. I don't know if I'm gonna watch this one. But good soundtrack coming up.
I'll read
too.
all about it. That's about as much as you'll
read
get
all
from me.
about it.
All right, guess what? Driver is next.
Here we go. It is time for Driver on the Street, where photojournalist Michael Driver introduces us to incredible people in our area.
Today, he is in Gig Harbor, where there is a car detailing shop that offers up a lot more than just a clean ride. And Michael, you're at Kimball's Hands on Detailing, and it goes the extra mile by inspiring autism awareness. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so, you know, I'm out here at Gig Harbor at Kimball's Hands on Detailing. I want to do a little something different because it's Thursday, so I want to do a throwback Thursday story. This is one I think deserves to be seen again. I was actually out here originally in 2020, and I didn't just come out here because they're a family-owned business that already made a huge impact on the community, but I came out here because I heard about their mission and the awareness they were bringing to a topic that's very, very close to their hearts, and also because everybody kept telling me, you got to go out there and meet this amazing young man that people just show up to hang out with, even when they don't need to get their car serviced. And I am so happy that I came out here and got the chance to meet Joey.
Let's pull the stuff out and let's get started vacuuming this one out. We've been in the harbor here a little over a year and a half. Okay, leave the vacuum out. Joey's gonna be starting on the inside of this one.
They run their business like it should be run.
So get that all cleaned off.
They care about every single customer.
Hey, how are you?
They care about doing and giving the customer exactly what they need.
That's about as far as I would go.
And they love to share their story.
What are you doing? Kimball's has created a platform for us to spread autism awareness. Oh, you missed a few spots. Oh, you want to get them really quick? Oh. We knew that Joey was special needs about the time he was about a year old. He was a little bit slower at walking, talking.
You go home.
You know, autism isn't a disability, it's just a different ability. The autism flags are the first thing they see, and then they put 2 and 2 together. People get excited. People come here because of Joey.
Tater tot.
What did you work on today? Joey is really involved in the business, and he's treated like a regular person, like he should be.
It's good.
He's up at 5:30 in the morning. Make sure to get in between the seat, okay? He's showered, dressed, ready to go to work before we even wake up.
It's good.
He's super dedicated. He's here every single day, and he works all day long.
Joey wants to make everybody smile. What do you say when a customer comes in?
Hello.
He's gonna come up, he's gonna poke you, say tag you're it.
You it. You it. You it.
People will avoid things they don't understand. People walk up and they don't understand how Joey's talking, they don't understand what he's saying. They'll avoid him. I want them to understand, if you take 2 minutes of your day and you listen to him, just listen to what Joey has to say, he's gonna take you to a whole different place in this world.
You it.
He does not know the word hate. I wish we could all be the same way.
You go home.
This world would be so much better if we just didn't have that in our vocabulary.
What I missed?
You know, it is family. It is about sharing their life story. It is about connecting and being authentic with everybody out there. I'm proud of the Kimballs, and I'm proud of the job that they do.
Never judge a book by its cover. There's a story in every book. Take the time to understand it.
It looks great, man. Good job.
Just because you think somebody's different, give them the time of day because you're going to be surprised what you're going to learn.
Oh, fast forward 3 years later, and I'm here again with the Kimball family. Cody, Joey, Joe, tag you're it. Oh, man. Man, I know it takes us hours to talk about what's kind of happened since I came out and did that story, but just give me a quick update of like what's going on with Joey, what's going on with the shop, and just going on in your life.
Well, since you were here in 2020, Joey graduated high school. On his 18th birthday, we actually gave him a portion of the business, so now he is actually a full-fledged business owner. This last year, Joey was nominated the Paint Assassin's most inspirational detailer in the industry.
High five.
Joey actually, he became a certified detailer through the International Detailers Association. And then the biggest thing is the Autism Mustang. We bought him the Mustang about a year and a half, 2 years ago, and it's been a work in progress, and that will actually start traveling the United States here this summer to show off and spread autism awareness.
Dude, that's so awesome. I just have one more question for you. You know, you're a busy man. You guys are just constantly having a lot of vehicles come in. You're constantly doing stuff. Why is it so important for you to take the time to really just raise the awareness about autism and educate people?
So when it comes to autism, some people have a different view with people on the spectrum. My goal is to educate people that autism is not a disability, it's just a different ability. And if you take the time, you sit back and listen, you will learn so much about life, true love, compassion. So that's became my mission, is to spread the awareness for that.
That's awesome. And, you know, it helped me just coming out here and hanging out with you guys. You know, it's the reason I do this job, is to meet amazing people like you, build friendships and stuff. You know, and guys, hey, listen, I came out here and I was able to do this amazing story. I'd love to be able to come out and do another amazing story over something going on in your community. So just send me an email at michael.driver@fox.com and I'll come out and showcase that good stuff we got going on. And hey, if you need your car detailed, this is the place to do it. And even if you don't, you need to come out here and hang out with this guy. Tag, you're it. Oh, man. I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
That's so sweet. Michael, thank you so much for sharing this story with us.
You got it.
All right, coming up, we are chatting with Jody and Bender from Mornings on 95.7 The Jet about some hot topics,
including how much some actors are being paid per second, right after the break.
Per second? Wow.
It is Thursday, which means it's time to check in with our besties from Mornings on 95.7 The Jet.
Yes, we are talking about Jody and Bender, of course. Hello, hello.
Hi,
Morning.
How are you? Carly, how are you doing after your food thing yesterday? You okay? Everything all right?
You barely noticed.
You know, physically I'm okay. Emotionally, still processing.
Emotional damage for sure.
I'm glad it could make some other people laugh,
with you,
though.
it was
Quite
smooth.
a moment.
It was smooth. Mireya was helping you out, and then you just dropped below. It was perfect. It was the smooth transition.
It was a bold
worked out
choice.
very well. And if for no other reason, you got some really good video out of the deal.
That's right. That is true. All right, let's get to the task at hand. The Oscars this weekend, and we are getting a look inside the swag bags.
Oh, yes. The Everybody Wins gift bag. This one goes out to the top 25 acting and directing nominees. So this is the big dog bag, right? And it's got the usual stuff. It's got the bath sets and the skincare products and the celebrity tequila. And there's also Cliff Bars in there. It's like, good for you, Cliff Bars. Getting
in there.
I know, right? But this year's selection also includes something that Bender and I want real bad.
Oh, my God, this is so nice.
A $40,000 getaway to a 10-acre Canadian estate. Fresh with its own sports cars you can drive and an archery course. It is absolutely gorgeous. Plus, and actually that house is called The Lifestyle, if you want to hear how obnoxious that is. Also, a 3-night stay in a restored Italian lighthouse, which is valued at $9,000. It looks like somebody just superimposed a lighthouse on the side of a cliff.
Isn't it just the weirdest thing, though, that you have these people, all of these actors and actresses that can afford all of this.
Yeah.
And they're being given packages that are worth hundreds of thousands of dollars now. they've gone a little conservative this year because what is it, 120, what'd you say, $126,000?
I didn't say, but yeah, I think so.
126, because we talked about it earlier, so
Yeah.
I'm totally stealing the thunder. $126,000. 2 years ago, it was worth $250,000 each gift bag.
Yeah, I mean, the getaways are one thing, but they like to put the stuff in the bags so that they get notoriety. Like, for example, have you ever heard of the mental health orb Reflect?
No.
It's an orb,
Sure.
and it claims to help regulate your stress for $230, right? That's in the swag bag.
That would work.
Right.
$230.
That might give me more
Do you
stress.
guys like eating dates?
Not really.
Do you like dates?
They're okay.
No? Nature's candy? No? Well, I love dates. How about $435 worth of gourmet dates from a company called Batil?
Okay.
Almost $500 worth of dates.
Would all of this fall under the category of, yes, I can afford it, but I wouldn't buy it myself, so thank you for the gift?
Exactly. And if you ever want $500 worth of dates, you can, get that. Plus all the regular stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's
So with the Oscars, I'm sorry. No, go ahead. The delay still rocks with all of us as we're trying not to talk over you guys and whatever.
no. I was going to say this is wild to hear, considering you have some more info for us on how much actors are worth.
So listen to this. So all of the Oscars with it coming up this weekend, they have released a list. This was done where the amount of minutes that you're on screen, and it's worked with how much the movie made at the box office, and then you divide it by seconds and how much they're actually worth.
Okay.
Sandra Bullock, 2-time Oscar winner, is at the top of the list and is worth $95,000 a second.
Whoa.
For the 2 movies, 2 Oscar-nominated films. She was total screen time of 7,700 seconds. The movie made The movies made 1.1 billion at the box office. You do all the math, that's $95,000 a
So
second.
you have to be in a movie that does really well, and you have to be in it an awful lot.
An awful lot.
Yeah. Well, I like Sandra Bullock. That makes sense.
That's she's worth
Yeah.
almost as much as Carly is for that stunt yesterday at the food table.
Elevator down.
Nicely done.
Can't do it.
My brain is still trying to comprehend the
And-
math and the adding and dividing that you did to get that number.
Don't worry about it.
Don't try.
Yeah,
Don't
I
try.
didn't do any math. It's all right there on the list. It's all fun. I didn't do any of it.
Jody and
But
Menard.
I'm going to stick with, oh, I'm sorry. They're cutting us off. I was going to do the food thing, but we're done. Bye, guys. Are we
We'll
done?
see you next week. 1 week from now, you will be here, and we can't wait for it. So thank you so much. We'll see you soon.
See you later.
Okay, still ahead, we are learning to make some cocktails with the historic Hotel Sorrento.
Including a Stella Spritz and Luster Sour. We'll be right back.
I wanna see.
It is time for Seattle Sips, where we check out some amazing drinks in our area.
Yes, and today we are joined by Min Cho with Hotel Sorrento. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in.
absolutely.
I hear that Hotel Sorrento is a historic boutique hotel, beautiful vibes, but also a little spooky inside. Is this haunted? What's the scoop?
I'm haunted.
You as a person are haunted?
Well, Hotel Sorrento is the very first boutique hotel made in Seattle, opened in 1909. It's got a lot of history. It's got beautiful stories within the walls.
Yeah, a perfect, beautiful place to visit. But we are so happy that you're here today because you're going to show us how to make some beautiful cocktails.
Yes, I will.
What are we making?
The first thing I'm going to be making for you is French 75, highlighting the Australia gin. It is Women's History Month, and Australia is a women-owned, women-distilled.
Beautiful.
And Danielle, the founder, is one of just a handful of women in the country who has been certified and is good at distilling traditional style gin.
Exciting. And I love, ask 30-year-old me way back when about how she feels about French 75s. It was my birthday drink.
What goes into a French 75?
So traditionally, it is gin, lemon juice, a little sugar. It gets shaken with ice and topped with Prosecco. Today, because we're highlighting one of their gins that is like a seasonally, like I like sweet wines and like a lot of botanicals. I put a little Aperol in it and a little rosemary simple syrup.
Ooh.
It'll be perfect for a springtime.
Wonderful.
Sounds beautiful and a little herbaceous too.
Oh, absolutely.
Not
and pretty
unctuous,
in color.
though. Not unctuous, but herbaceous.
We're learning all the terms to talk about these amazing
beautiful
beverages.
drinks.
Yes.
Absolutely. If you want to top these off with Prosecco to your heart's
Ooh,
liking.
Yes.
We love to get involved.
I have a heavy hand, girl. You ready?
You just do what Mama wants to do. And does the lemon go in it
Yes.
too?
I pre-made these little pigtails. We love a little essential oils to go in them.
Yes, a little squeeze.
So pretty.
That's right.
Cheers.
All right.
Oh, I love this.
This kind of drink always makes me so happy. I don't know what it is.
Tastes like
but
springtime.
yes, so
It is
happy and
perfect for
refreshing.
Yeah,
springtime.
and I love that it's a little pink.
It's a
too.
little pink.
So cute.
Yeah.
We're into the pink, clearly.
Absolutely, that is Stella Pink. Stella is a restaurant inside Hotel Sorrento. It's a little fun, vibrant, and a little flirty. And we are actually hosting a Spirits of Sorrento dinner, partnering with Estrella Gin, coming up on March 22nd. And we have a little coursed out dinner that our chefs has worked to pair with all these 4 different gins that come from Australia. So all these different gins are kind of like Danielle, their founder's love letter to Pacific Northwest.
Oh,
it's
I love
hyper
that.
local. She collects all of the botanicals and stuff just in Pacific Northwest.
Oh, that's so cool.
So yeah,
nice.
we have that little thing happening along
And this
with.
drink is?
It's going to be a non-alcoholic drink.
Oh, great.
very
Like
exciting.
mocktails.
Somebody told me you might have day plans after this.
We are currently on the job.
Yeah.
So we appreciate you.
Absolutely. So a lot of mocktails people are used to are, you know, a bunch of different juices that are like really sweet, give you like a nasty little children's taste left in your mouth. But Stella's really good at highlighting non-alcoholic spirits like Wilderton Luster, which is from Portland. And it uses like botanicals that are used in traditional gins, but obviously without the alcohol.
Beautiful.
And you could still look and enjoy
So
a
pretty.
cocktail-like things without feeling like you're not part of the party.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Is this a dried lemon or orange?
It is lemon.
Lemon.
You can also eat it.
Oh, it smells so good too. And what were you straining from that?
Oh, it was egg white because you know, non-alcoholic spirits can also be used just like alcoholic spirits, so
Right.
you can still enjoy a gin sour just without the hangovers.
Ooh, it is very sour, and I love that. It tastes nothing like Capri Sun. So moms and dads out there, this is your jam right here.
This is great. And I know you guys do a lot of really cool events too. I heard you do silent reading parties.
Yes.
How does this work? I've heard about these popping up around Seattle. Do people talk after they read their book, or how does a silent reading party work?
So people come in before the silent reading party, get a little drunky first at the bar, and then they move on to our historical fireside room where it's nice and cozy, and everybody is. We have a live pianist that plays soft jazz music the whole night, and they just enjoy their little book or a little laptop, work on something, and it happens first and third Wednesday of every month at Hotel Sorrento.
That's and you also have live music.
We have live music so often. Saturday nights we offer live jazz music. It's usually a little trio, sometimes with a vocalist. It also is in the fireside room for now. When the weather clears up, it'll be out in our Star Garden where it's beautiful and nice and just warm and everything. We also have jazz brunches on Sunday mornings.
Oh,
and
beautiful.
we usually have a resident jazz player, so we'll have like the whole month will be that same jazz musician.
Fabulous. We love a Sunday brunch too. Thank you so much for coming in, Min.
Absolutely.
So much cool stuff going on and delicious beverages too. So we put these drink recipes up on our website, fox13seattle.com/studio13live. Okay, coming up, comedian Jess Everett is joining us on set.
We're going to be chatting about his upcoming show, Jess Everett and Friends. We'll be right back. All right, we had some drinks.
We did.
Now we're gonna laugh. Yeah, our next guest has performed at comedy clubs around the country, and he's actually the winner of Comedy Voice, and he is performing at the Tacoma Comedy Club this weekend.
Yes, he's also the 5-time winner of Roast Mania. Joining us today, comedian Jess Everett. Hi.
Hello.
Thanks for
Good to be
coming
here.
in. This
Yeah,
is
thanks for having
exciting.
me.
So you got a show this weekend coming up
I do,
called
yes.
Jess Everett and Friends.
Yes.
Tell us about your friends.
It's just a few local comics that I think are very funny. So it's going to be me opening up the show. I'll host and then bring up 4 of my friends, and they're going to do a set, and then I'll come back out and close it out.
Nice. That sounds like a blast. And you perform at Tacoma Comedy Club a lot, right?
Regularly, yeah, regularly.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. So you, of course, also have done roasts, and I'd be so terrified to hurt somebody's feelings. But what's the deal with that?
That's the goal. No,
Make them cry.
All the comics on a roast, you share like all the things that people are allowed to talk about. You know what I mean? So. You know the limits, and then you try to get as close to them as possible.
What are the limits, and what are you allowed to talk about?
It all depends on the person. You know, some people don't like things about their physical appearance, or if they've got like something in their history they don't want brought up, or you know what I mean, family
So you kind of have like a little chat with them before?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Little inside scoop. I didn't know that.
That's okay.
I'm just, whenever I watch them, I'm so nervous, and I'm like watching the person
Stomach and knots, absolutely, yes.
I know you live in this area. Do you have any material that kind of makes fun of this region, or do you get a lot of inspiration from people around here?
I don't have any local material.
Really?
No, I don't. Most of my stuff's just like stories from my life coming up and that, so.
Any
yeah,
particular like time in your life?
My more rambunctious years.
We've all had
Which are over?
Everything's fine now, but I got into some trouble in my youth. So.
Okay.
Yeah, having a good time. Well, are you going to tell us what you did?
Yeah.
I don't know if I can tell you
Not safe for TV?
Nothing legal, tell you that much.
Well, that's fine. Yeah, we'll have to make sure that.
I saw you guys drinking earlier. I got excited.
That's
and now
fun too.
there's
There might be some back there
There's
for
probably
you.
still some around.
Yeah. Now, of course, when you perform in Washington, are there ever any like cities that don't take jokes about their city very well?
Yeah, the more rural places, if you make fun of them, they get confused because you know what I mean. They can't get out. So.
Yeah.
Oh, what a bummer. But mostly people can take the joke.
Yeah, for the most part. Yeah, if you're at a comedy club, typically you're okay with a joke.
You're ready to laugh.
Yeah.
Hopefully. We were talking about before, like, getting up on stage and killing it is probably like the best feeling in the world.
Yeah.
What about when you get off stage? I mean, even with our show, like we have moments where we're like, that was a little bit rough. I might have had one of those yesterday. What do you do in those moments?
Sulk. Sulk on the way home. Avoid listening to that set for a while.
Yeah.
And come back to it and figure out what you did wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's not a good time.
It's tough
not a good time.
times.
As high as the highs can be, the lows are the same.
So you said you've been doing this for about 10 years.
Yeah.
Do you feel that you are in a good, comfortable space with your career, or is there something that you're still trying to tackle?
I mean, always trying to do bigger and better things, but I'm very comfortable with myself on stage now, and things are going really well. Things are going really well for me, so.
Do you remember the moment when you first realized that you're funny?
Yes, I do. I don't know the name of the movie, but I was sitting with my family. I was a little kid, maybe like 4, and they're panning through this house in the movie, and it's all just a bunch of taxidermy.
Oh.
And I said, well, that's a lively place. And the whole family erupted, and I was like, I have it. So,
You have the gift.
yeah.
You're like, let's keep doing this forever.
That was the first big laugh that I can remember.
That's beautiful
great.
that you remember that.
Yeah.
Now, when you told your family that you were going to go for being a comedian, was that as well received?
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of family left, but what is left, they were very supportive.
Yeah.
Very supportive.
Aww. Do you have any pre-show rituals you do before you get up on stage to like hype yourself up?
Not really. Not really. I used to get real nervous and I couldn't eat or sleep like the daily and before shows. But now I'm fine. I can do whatever before a show.
Yeah. So obviously we get inspiration from people in our same industries. Is there someone that you are really looking up to or really like right now?
Well, they're not alive anymore. I was a big Norm Macdonald fan. Yeah, always a big Norm fan. So I was really hoping I'd get to meet him, but yeah, I missed that opportunity.
Oh no. What did you admire most about him?
Just his attitude. I liked how he was just kind of always doing a bit for himself, you know what I mean? He didn't really care so much about the other people, but yeah.
For sure.
I think that's how you find real success, honestly.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
We really appreciate your time. We've also posted more information on our website, fox13seattle.com. You can get more information on tickets for the show.
Yeah. Thanks again.
Sweet, thank you.
Yeah. Still ahead, we've got Pop Quiz coming up where we put 2 viewers to the test in trivia as they compete for some awesome prizes.
And don't worry, we are going to tell you how you can get on the action. Maybe not today, but another day.
Yeah.
That's next.
I wanna see you smile.
It is time for Pop Quiz. We have 2 viewers at home competing for a chance to win some prizes.
And we are joined by our trivia host, Brian McMillan. Hi.
Hi there.
Hello.
Are you ready for this one? This one is a category that we all know and love. Okay,
Ooh,
so
okay.
we're doing food and drink today. And today we're joined by Sarah from Olympia and Kat from Sultan. Hi, you two.
Hi.
First off, they're both competing for a chance to win McDonald's gift card. And Sarah, you're going to be with Mireya, okay? So Mireya's your teammate here. And Sarah, I hear you're getting married in Vegas this September.
Yes, I am. I'm getting married to the love of my life. I've been together for 7 years, and his name is also Brian, but with a Y. But I'm really excited.
That's very exciting. Are you having Elvis do it or no?
I was wondering.
No, not Elvis this time.
Not this time.
This time. Not this time.
This time.
Okay, and let's see here. Kat, you are with Carly here. Okay, she's going to be your teammate.
Yay.
And you got married by accident to your husband on your first date. What happened there?
Yes. We went and decided to go to the Renaissance Fair, and they had one of those get married booths, and we grabbed the person and got married and realized it was real.
Oh my gosh.
We've been together 26 years, so madly in love.
And it's, hey, you know what? Sometimes you just know.
Yeah,
even when you don't.
At a run fair, man.
All right, you two, here's how this is going to work. I'm going to ask each of you 4 questions. They're all multiple choice. You have 15 seconds to answer. If you need help, you can ask your teammate, Carly or Mireya, one time. Now, they don't know the answers either, so, you know, they'll give you their best guess, but they're a lifeline for you. Again, today's category is food and drink. Are you all ready?
Yeah.
Yes, let's do it. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay, Here we go. Let's play pop quiz. And we're going to start with Sarah. This is your first question, Sarah.
Okay.
All right, retired in the 21st century, "It's finger licking good" was the slogan for over 50 years for what restaurant chain? Was it A, Wendy's, B, Taco Bell, C, KFC, D, Burger King?
I'm going to say C, KFC.
It absolutely was KFC. Finger looking good. The owner actually came up with that. That was a marketing, person that came up with that. That was the owner that came up with that.
Cool. Real life experience.
All right, Kat, you're up next here. Which of these foods never expire or go bad? Is it A, milk, B, peanut butter, C, honey, or D, eggs?
Honey.
Honey is correct. Yes, honey.
She was
Did you know
confident.
that?
No, I didn't.
You can keep that stuff forever. All right, unless the ants get into it, then you probably
Then you don't want it. Yeah.
Okay, Sarah, you're up. Sarah,
Okay.
how much caffeine needs to be taken out of coffee for it to be described as decaffeinated? Is it A, at least 50%, B, at least 75%, C, at least 90%, or D, at least 97%?
Ooh, I'm going to guess D.
D is correct. Yes. I was practicing that one with other people,
Yeah.
and everybody got it wrong. But you got it right. Congrats, Sarah.
very good.
All right, Kat,
Yay.
you're up. Here we go. What is the most expensive spice by weight in the world? Is it A, vanilla bean, B, saffron, C, black cumin seed, or D, cloves?
I'm going to say saffron.
Yeah, that's right. Saffron.
That's a smart bunch, right?
There we do.
That stuff is crazy expensive. I mean, you only get a little tiny bit at the grocery store, and it's like $30.
Oh my gosh. I've never bought it before.
It's wild. All right, Sarah, you're up. It's all tied up, by the way. It's 2-2. All right, here we go. Sarah, this state has several dry counties, meaning that no alcohol can be bought or sold, but it's home to some of the most popular whiskeys in the United States, like Jack Daniels. Is it A, Tennessee, B, Kentucky, C, Alabama, or D, New York?
Oh gosh, I want to say, is it Tennessee?
Yes, it is. That is right, Tennessee. Did you know Jack Daniels kicked a safe, and that's how he died? He kicked a safe in his office. He got mad. He kicked the safe, and he got gangrene and he died. That's how.
What a way to go!
Yeah.
There's a not so fun history fact for you. All right, Kat, you're up. Here we go. What corporation, founded in 1911 in Tacoma, Washington, is a conglomerate that not only has its namesake candy bars, but also M&Ms, pet food, and animal care services? Is it A, Nestle, B, the Hershey Company, C, Haribo, or D, Mars?
I'm going to ask my team member.
Oh, I don't know. I would guess Nestle, but it's really any of those.
It's really
I'm
any of those?
really sorry. I really don't know that one.
the only one.
Okay.
I don't have a good guess.
All right. What do you think, Kat?
I think we'll go with Nestle.
You're going to go with Nestle. I'm sorry, that is wrong. It's actually Mars. You know,
Really?
Mars bars, yes, and they own a lot of stuff. They make pet food, yes.
Who knew?
Yes, animal care services, the whole thing. All right, it's okay. It's still anyone's
Sorry,
game.
Kat.
Here we go. Sarah, your final question. Cincinnati is home to a unique style of what kind of food, which they often put on hot dogs and spaghetti? Is it A, chili, B, cheese whiz, C, relish, or D, mayonnaise?
I'm going to say A, chili.
It is chili, yes.
Oh, wow.
The only reason I know that is because our own Dan Griffin, who works here at the station, he's from there. We did a big segment about them putting chili on everything.
I'm surprised. Chili spaghetti.
So, all right, Kat, here's your final question. Thousand Islands, let me start over, I'm sorry. Thousand Island dressing is named for the Thousand Islands region, which exists along the border of what two countries? Is it A, Spain and France, B, the United States and Canada, C, England and Scotland, or D, Norway and Sweden?
Norway and Sweden.
I'm sorry, that's wrong. It's the United States and Canada.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I'm from Norway.
She's fighting back.
With a score of 4-2, Sarah, you are the winner. Kat, thank you so much for playing with us. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And congratulations on your upcoming nuptials as well. Very excited for you. And if you want to enter for a chance to win some fun prizes, head to fox13seattle.com and click on Studio 13 Live. Fill out the form and we'll get you on.
I was sweating there.
Yeah, that was a good group.
I didn't know that.
I know.
okay.
That's all right.
What do we have coming up next?
Coming up, we're getting a look at Rapport's farm-inspired fare and new brunch menu.
Plus, we are going to learn how to make their kale and kabocha gnocchi. We'll be right back.
Kabocha.
Kabocha. It is time for Emerald Eats, where we get to highlight some amazing food in our area.
Yes, today we are joined by David Clausen and Kevin Doran with Rapport. Hello.
Thank you so much for coming, you guys. First off, Rapport is Seattle's first self-pour wine bar experience. Tell us about how many wines you have on tap.
So we have 80 wines on tap. Super fun. You basically can try a little taster pour. You can get a half glass, full glass.
Did you say 80?
80, yes.
80,
okay. So don't try them all the first time. Keep going back.
Lots of reason to come back.
That's great.
Very wonderful. All right. Well, let's get started because we have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, and what do you have here in regards to the wine as well?
So we brought a variety of wines. I mean, all the wines that we do at Rapport are all small artisanal wines. And it's kind of the same ethos on the food side. So, we really believe a lot in the kitchen, and it's all farm-inspired, kind of house-made. We cook everything from scratch in-house. So Kevin's going to feature one of our really popular vegetarian dishes, which is a homemade gnocchi with kombucha squash, some kale. And then, we have lots of other, terrific kind of wine bar type food. Cheese and charcuterie boards, as you might guess.
Yeah, I mean, if you're drinking wine in my house, my wife
It's
is
one
like,
of these,
like kind of during COVID, she just started mastering these. But whenever we go to a restaurant, we always have to order one.
And this is beautiful.
Yeah. Super popular. I think almost every table gets one.
Yeah.
Recently, we also started doing oysters, both for brunch on Saturdays and Sundays, but also in the evening as well. Again, also, super popular and great, of course, with the wines. So we were kind of thinking we could have brought a whole wine dispenser, but these things are pretty large and not very portable. So maybe next time you guys will come to our place.
That sounds good. Yeah.
In the meantime, I can be your kind of human wine dispenser.
Okay, perfect.
If you want to try anything. Kind of a variety of stuff. I mean, champagne, perfect with oysters, of course.
That's what I'm going to do.
You
tell us.
I'm going to do your Syrah here. I saw you have a
That is a
Syrah.
great choice because it comes from probably, in my opinion, the best producer in Washington State called Cayuse. So that's really fabulous. Let's get some champagne going.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Carly, what do you want to try?
Me.
Carly wants to be surprised.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now,
I don't know what this one is. It looks almost like an apple cider.
I was going to say, are you adventurous, Carly?
Yes, I am.
Excellent.
Challenge me.
This is really fun. This is actually an orange wine.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know if you know about that,
Yeah.
but it's a white wine that's made like a red wine.
Okay.
So
what does that mean?
Good question. The color of this wine, so no oranges involved in the winemaking.
Thank you.
But the color comes from the skin of the grapes. So a red wine like you're having, that color comes from the skin, not the inside of the grape.
Oh,
so
interesting.
You do that
I
by
didn't know that.
macerating the skin with the juice, and that pulls out the color, pulls out tannins, things like that. So you can do the same thing with a white grape. And it's kind of a little bit of trendy thing, but it's also a very ancient historical way of making wine. And yeah, they kind of come out that color.
Yeah.
Because even white grapes have some color on the skins. And it's cool because they also get like a little bit of like kind of tannin structure to them.
It's funny when something that has been around for such a long time becomes so hot lately. Like I've been hearing about orange wine
It's the
more.
bell bottoms of wine.
Yeah. Perfect. What's the taste here? It tastes fruity. Yeah.
I'm putting in some fermented poblano peppers. I started with our house-made potato gnocchi, and then I put in some squash that's seasoned with some Vadavon. It's a really unique flavor. And then, like I said, the fermented peppers seasoned with salt and pepper, some brown butter, and then I'm going to finish it with some white wine and some kale. It's just a really nice, tasty comfort dish, one of our more popular sellers.
And nutritious, too.
Definitely, yeah, lots of beneficial nutrients.
Tell us about this squash, because we have never heard of kabocha squash. What's the scoop on that?
So it looks a little more like an acorn squash, if you know what that looks like.
Yeah.
But in flavor, it's more like a butternut, but with maybe a little bit kind of earthier tones. So we only work with all our food, just like our wine coming from artisan suppliers. Food all comes from local farms and purveyors. So this comes from a great farm that's close by, and it's just delicious, a little bit unique, a little different, and that's kind of what we're about.
That's awesome. Yeah. And I heard you guys do a really cool craft cocktail
That's right.
type of situation. Tell us about that.
Thanks for asking. So we're mostly known for our self-pour wine, and we also have some self-pour beer. But we have an amazing selection of cocktails. Being up on Capitol Hill, you can imagine that's quite popular. And we change them out seasonally. We do basically kind of a lot of barrel-aged cocktails, and just again trying to keep it fun. And
What's your most popular cocktail?
Ooh, we do some amazing little twists on Manhattans.
Oh,
that I
nice.
really like.
Oh, yeah, now we're talking.
Now, I love a cocktail, but I spy dessert over there.
Oh, yes. So we shouldn't forget, we have an amazing pastry chef. Her name is Carly. And she actually comes from...
Great name.
You like her?
Thanks, guys.
We like her already.
Yeah. She actually came from Columbia City Bakery, which is one of the best bakeries in Seattle.
Oh, wow.
And we're lucky to have her now. And so we make all our own pastries and desserts in-house. And always have a nice little rotating selection. So we got some double chocolate cake, we got an apple upside-down cake, and a Meyer lemon tart.
I know you're not supposed to have dessert before dinner, but can I try the cake?
Please.
Okay, this
Decadent.
is so good.
You do what you want, Carly.
Yeah, I'm
Carly
an adult.
made these.
This is the perk of being an adult.
Right?
You can eat cakes before your dinner.
It's one of the few perks of being an adult. Is
whenever
you want, whenever you want.
Oh my God, I love this.
Is it good?
I'm not gonna let my kids watch this segment.
I know. You'll just mute this part.
I'm gonna try the apple one too.
Awesome.
Why not?
Go nuts, girl. Can I grab one of these?
Absolutely.
Is that all right?
Put them in there if you like.
I do.
What's this one on the end here?
Well, I'm doing the charcuterie
And we
board.
got,
Please
we got
do.
the gnocchi coming up shortly here.
Yeah.
If you want to put
Awesome.
them in the
He's like, slow down on the dessert guy.
I know. He's been cooking for us.
Dinner's coming.
Is there I love gnocchi. Did you say gnocchi or gnocchi?
Gnocchi,
Yeah, I love that. It's like my favorite dish to get at any restaurant. Is there? Are you guys making that from scratch? Like, is it made out of potato, or what is it? What is it?
So it is made from scratch. These are classic gnocchi, so they are potato based. So mostly potato. You got some flour in there. You know, obviously salt and pepper and some water.
Sure.
But really simple, and we roll them, make them fresh ourselves. It's actually Carly, our pastry chef again, who hand rolls each one.
Oh wow!
I would be so
awesome.
intimidated to try to make one from scratch. So.
Right.
We'll come to you. We'll come to you. That's true.
It's not easier than it sounds, but yeah, I'm with you. I let
Give it
them
a try,
do it.
Carly.
For it.
I'm excited to try this.
Yes,
Grab a bite
me too.
here.
I hope you guys
Thank
enjoy
you.
it.
I know we will. It looks beautiful. Brian?
Can I just use a spoon? All right, here we go.
Oh, she's warm.
I love the gnocchi.
Really good.
Is it? The texture of the gnocchi is, yeah, definitely. I enjoy it.
Cozy flavors.
Passing that back. Hold on. Yeah, no,
It's really nice to have that with the greens and then the potatoes, you know,
Absolutely.
everything. The
It's
squash.
Oh my gosh,
balanced.
amazing. All right, so
So
tell us
good.
where people can find you.
Thank you. So we're located up on North Capitol Hill, up on Broadway. It's really a stone's throw from we're here, actually.
That's
Perfect.
amazing. All right, sorry, I'm just like,
We're
I'm
like-
wanting you to talk because I can eat more
Picking
that
up
way.
here.
You know how it is? David and Kevin, thank you so much.
Yeah,
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, come back and see us anytime. We'll put a link with this recipe up on our website, fox13seattle.com/studio13live. And don't forget, if you have a restaurant or bar that you want us to feature on the show, definitely let us know. You can email us, studio13live@fox.com.
Yeah,
We're
go
going to
out
finish
there.
this food now, and we'll see you tomorrow.
I wanna see you smile, take you another mile.